The Philippine drug war policy should continue. Go ahead and kill them. A command by Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte, dubbed the Punisher, has waged a war on drugs throughout the country since becoming President of the Philippines in June 2016. When President Duterte campaigned for president, he claimed that drug dealing and drug addiction were major obstacles to the Philippines' economic and social progress. The controversial president is known for his persistent stance on crime, with his favored position to simply kill people he regards as lawbreakers. Just after his inauguration, he told an audience in a Manila slum, "If you know of any addicts, go ahead and kill them yourself, as getting their parents to do it would be too painful." This rhetoric has been widely understood as an endorsement of extrajudicial killings, as it has created conditions for people to feel that it's appropriate to kill drug users and dealers. According to dailymail.co.uk, 500,000 to 700,000 people have surrendered themselves to the police, and more than 40,000 people have been arrested. Throughout the drug war operation in the Philippines, there are many issues encountered, including human rights violations and many cases of killings, including cases that involve minors. What we don't know is that much of these people involved in the issues are victims of corruption, abuse, and extrajudicial killings. Extrajudicial, as defined, is the killing of a person by governmental authorities without the sanction of any judicial proceeding or legal process. As of February 2018, human rights groups have estimated that at least 12,000 have died from vigilante and drug war operations, including an estimated 4,000 during operation led by the police and the remaining 8,000 in what is called deaths under investigation, which is another term for extrajudicial killings. Duterte removed police from anti-drug operations, assigning PIDEA as the main agency to carry out the drug war. EJKs as state policy have manifested itself in the following ways. Rampant and widespread summary execution, and the impunity by which such killings are committed, especially by the police, military, state-backed vigilante groups. Second, systematic violation of due process, rights, and other civil and political liberties in the course of law enforcement or internal security operations, including witch hunting, public vilification, and use of raw information to publicly accuse persons of a crime, making them vulnerable to attack. Third, massive failure to investigate, prosecute, and punish the perpetrators. And lastly, the officials not only tolerate but actually encourage the killings through offer of rewards, support, and protection to those who commit them. President Rodrigo Duterte's war on drugs policy should not end. Instead, it must be improved and redesigned because of the load of issues, mainly regarding EJKs, that the current administration is experiencing. If we look and understand war on drugs on a deeper level, the war on drugs really has good intention, because the main objective is to remove drugs from the system. This is why we should not stop it. Instead, we should support it. The system should change instead of the operation done in the current administration. To sum it up, the government should focus on rehabilitation centers to cater to people who are involved with drugs rather than commanding the authorities to use aggression towards them. Just like the saying, a mistake cannot be corrected by committing another mistake. Everybody deserves due process. Therefore, the government must still uphold this law because it is the basic right of human being. Instead of the government encouraging everyone to kill or use aggression to anyone involving drugs, they should instead encourage them to submit themselves to rehabilitation centers instead. Thank you.